And hello, welcome to the Courtesy Flush. Tonight, we're going to be joining everyone on their adventure in the Galaxy of War Crimes. And on the Discord, joining us tonight, currently not talking about anything personal because I'm about to push the fader up where everyone can hear you, is, well, the crew from the Thunderchild. Okay, now everyone can hear you guys.
Damn near killed him.
Okay.
What's that? What'd you guys say? Nobody could hear
Nothing.
that. Oh,
Nothing.
Welcome.
Not a thing.
Toss a coin to your Orion.
Oh,
I was gonna say this episode is brought to you by Gamers Haven in Colorado Springs, the best game store that ever existed. My old haunt. I just want to say that Gamers Haven in Colorado Springs, brought to you by them. They haven't paid me a goddamn thing, but I want strangers to show up at Rob's place.
Yes.
I want them to ask for Rob, and I want them to bring him an egg salad sandwich.
is that the one? Is that what he actually asked for? Like,
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, did he like go?
Every time I would walk into that game store and play, or every other time, Rob would be behind the desk minding his business, and he would always have like an egg salad sandwich or something. And you could ask him any question on any game system, and he'd be like, "Yeah, it's pretty awful," and just sit there and eat a sandwich.
Wow.
Well, that's right, Rob. You've heard it here. The Courtesy Flush is also sponsored by you, apparently. Even though I've never met you, you sound like a cool guy. And if Tex vouched for you, well, you're good in my book, buddy.
Well, that he vouches for me. That's terrible.
Yeah, if you vouch for Diggs, you're a horrible person. I mean, that's just a fact. Anyway,
This is a great horrible person.
anyway,
I posted links.
Yeah.
I want people to go there, and I want them to ask for Rob just so he can text me and be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Yeah, so last time we left you guys, we'll go ahead and cut on over to the window. Last time we left you guys, you were currently on your way to a distress signal, which was pretty far away, coming near the Talos sector, which is actually kind of off limits, but, you know, Starfleet protocol has put you guys en route to answer any distress call, regardless of where they are, and it's really up to the captain's discretion on if he wishes to enter neutral zones and things like that. And any good crew would remind him, Captain, need I remind you that this is the neutral zone and all that fun stuff. So last time we left off, everyone was on their way to investigate this, but we actually forgot something, I forgot something, is that Slar actually had just received a promotion for not only his outstanding work as an engineer, but, you know, it's kind of a necessary arrangement considering he's the chief engineer and he's a lieutenant junior grade. So the captain has seen fit to give him his promotion, and now we're going to cut to the bridge of the Thunderchild, where they are currently holding their little, just, you know, the senior staff kind of celebrate. I guess, like, not celebration. Somebody's using the toilet. No, they're what do you call it? Just the ceremony. It's a little private ceremony. So you guys are on the bridge doing
Am I
it.
invited?
What's that?
Is Grukek invited?
Everyone on the senior staff. That would include you.
Except
No.
Wait, is Orion invited?
I'm
Orion,
a master-
you're already on the bridge. You're fucking right
You
there.
never leave.
All right.
I'm a Master Chief Petty Officer.
Have they added wheels to my chariot yet?
No. Okay, so you guys are currently on the bridge, and it is time for the captain to give the promotion to Slar. Captain, to decide his rank and also what you're going to say. So
All right.
The Admiral.
Admiral Captain. No. All right. So he is rising from what rank again? I just want to make sure.
Lieutenant junior grade.
Sorry,
All right.
Lieutenant.
I will report. I will promote him to full lieutenant.
Okay.
Based on his merit, and the captain will sit there and sip his whiskey out of the coffee mug that he has, and
he's run out of regular whiskey glasses because he keeps throwing them at the pig man.
Exactly. So he's drinking them out of one of them fucking original series Starfleet paper cups, you know, and he's just sitting there sipping out of that, and he's, All right, Lizard Brain, I'm gonna promote you to fucking lieutenant. I swear to Christ, if you don't treat this with some respect, I'll beat you to death with my belt. And he looks to Orion and he's like, note it in the record.
I'm a lieutenant.
Slar will wipe a single solitary tear from Boulder because, well, lizards don't have tears. We'll take the, I guess, new pips, and I will do this. Thank you for not throwing things at me this time.
He's like, if you keep talking, I will take the promotion back.
His mouth will stay open like he's trying to think, and then go.
Yeah, no, the captain's gonna take his mouth and just close it with his hand.
Just
No. Nope.
okay.
And he looks at Orion and he's like, who's up next for some fucking brass?
That would be
I believe.
yeah. Sorry, the next person who would be up for brass would be Grikek, but you have to remind him that he is not actually an officer.
Yeah, he's gonna go Grikek. Where's the other lizard?
Starfleet
Grikek
is forcing
is right
us
here,
to
sir.
do this.
Yeah, and he's gonna go Grikek. You fucking ready to cross over that threshold into officer status?
Yes, sir, Captain, sir.
Because you are hereby promoted to lieutenant junior grade.
Well,
Don't fuck up.
well, before you give him lieutenant junior grade, he has to actually go through an officer's training of some sort.
Well, yeah, he'll remind him that it's a brevet rank and potential, and you know,
Must have
it's
been
kind of like a cadet officer.
I see.
Where, you know, you wear the badge like Wesley Crusher, but you still got to do your schoolwork.
Okay, so what was the rank?
Lieutenant junior grade, because I'm not gonna make him an ensign because he's a grown ass man.
For now, it is just pending.
It's a brevet promotion. It's a field promotion, which
Yeah.
means he's got to earn it and he's got to go through some schooling. But right now, he's allowed to take the responsibility and then has to.
All right. Well, Starfleet, in this specific kind of case, will allow him to receive the full promotion if he completes specific officer tasks set by people who are in an officer rank. And so Grikek can actually ask a specific officer or officers to sponsor his rank, so that way it can become more official. That would be up to him.
Orion would like to point out that he is also an ass man.
What?
He said you were a grown ass man.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Anything you want to say there? Anything you want to say there, Grikek?
I would just like to know if the captain has any opinions or recommendations along those lines.
On what line?
On what my assignment should be, or who should give it to me if not him.
He's like, okay, what are you doing right now?
Putting people back together and biology.
Yeah, he's gonna go. Do we have anyone better at that on board?
Not that I am aware of.
Then get back to it and do better.
Very well.
And Captain, this would be a good time to alert the crew as to what exactly your current mission is, which is to investigate a distress signal.
Yeah,
You're on,
fair
Captain.
point.
Yeah.
So he goes, all right, attention crew. Wait, I need the, thank you. I needed that. He goes, attention crew. We've been asked to follow the distress signal, which is alarmingly close to the neutral zone. We've done well so far, and this vessel has proven itself more than capable of kicking the shit out of everything that comes at it. So help me God, if we make it through this, I'll buy everyone around. If we don't make it through this, I will haunt the shit out of you.
And when you say that, there is a Vulcan science officer who's working just to your left near the engineering console. Who just for a second you fucking scare him, even though he's got like a lot of resolve. He knows your type.
And he's gonna go, Orion, light this cigar, and he puts it in his mouth, and he's like sitting
I'll
there.
take out my little mock phaser, which is just really a lighter.
It's the Type 1 phaser with the little light that
Yeah.
comes out.
Yep, a little modification. It's a little lighter. But yeah, I'll stand up, but I won't be happy standing up, and I'll walk over and light his cigar.
It's like that scene from Forrest Gump where he's breaking.
I can walk,
braces.
Lieutenant Dan. Yeah.
He's stumbling over.
Yeah, he's just smoking that cigar, and he's like, all right, everybody, attend your fucking stations. Engineering, I need damage control assessment. I know we took a beating last time, but we kicked the shit out of Nossick.
Slar will raise his hand.
He just looks at his hand and he goes, that hand's not holding the wrench and that wrench ain't turning. Get down to engineering.
He will salute and then carry Boulder away.
Yeah, you don't have your little piece of acrylic that you can turn on a wall with. What is it?
Captain, why
Yeah.
do they hold up their hands?
He's like, I don't know. They're fucking weird.
Gurkek's gonna kind of sidle up to Orion and say,
Hello.
Orion, I believe it would be less suspicious to Starfleet if I were given a proper assignment from a senior officer. Would you have any suggestions for me?
Oh, I can think of a lot of assignments, baby.
He makes him a turbo lift operator. So he's like, third floor, women's undergarments.
I'm not sure how handy capable you are, but I would like wheels put on my chair.
You
Gurkek will
can.
see what the fabrication department can do.
There you go.
This sounds like an insane Star Trek like B plot where the chair gets like some frictionless
Yes.
like fitting. So
Yes.
he pushes his feet against the floor and he
It's like I hit the
accelerates
screen.
exponentially. Yeah, it's like Back to the Future when the car like accelerates or just burning trails.
All of a sudden, I'm just floating out in space in front of the view screen.
All right. Sorry.
Dear God.
I was
computer.
sending something to. Hopefully Frank was listening.
Frankenstein.
Are you there, Frank? Yep. So you hear the sound of someone coming up onto the bridge.
Geez. Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm looking for Captain Horatio.
Morty.
Captain Horatio turns in the chair slowly and he like
It like
sips-
makes a squealing noise.
He just
Well,
slowly sips his
well,
whiskey,
well.
and he goes, "And you are?"
He pulls himself real tight and gives you a salute and like snaps it up there. A little too hard, maybe. Hits himself. He says, Captain Horatio, I'm Lieutenant Junior Grade Frank. I'm your fleet liaison officer. I was stuck in the Torpedo Bay area for a little while, but I finally got out.
Leisure officer. I like it.
He just kind of sits there and smokes the cigar and just has that pall of smoke rolling out of his mouth, and he goes, "Uh-huh."
Still salute, by the way.
He doesn't return the salute. He wants to know what the fuck you're doing on his bridge.
Why is his hand at his head?
Oh God, he's gonna get disciplined by Ross.
Yeah, Ross, you're currently
Where is Ross?
he's in the brig right now. He's dealing with 3 Nausicaans, that teamster that was working in the cargo bay. Yeah, that's pretty. And Sloan is also there too, but he's in the brig not because he did anything wrong, but because Ross put him there. He was trying to avoid everyone on the ship last mission, but Ross saw him in the hallway and put him there.
Yeah, I have like a 12-hour recording of Orion reading slam poetry, and I just have that on as loud as I can. So I have like some fucking.
In a room, there's
So-
pale to pink to brown, but there's only one green, and the green, like it just keeps going about green skin.
Gurkek would like to order a copy of that.
I'll sign it for you.
Yeah.
But Frank will continue. I was assigned to the ship after some previous incidents. I'm just supposed to help you. Make sure everything's going good, Captain.
Where's Pablo?
And Frank, since Pablo isn't here, you can take the con, if the captain wishes. You can also have somebody else do that, Captain. Unless you want to fly the ship.
No, he's gonna just tell Frank, and he goes, "You know how to drive a starship?"
I mean, I was, the basic training we do. I'm sure I'll be good.
He's like, "Yeah, you ever been whipped with a grown man's shoe?"
Yes, I have.
The captain just kind of flinches at that, and he goes, "Just get on that position."
I'll take that position.
No.
I'm uncomfortable, but I'm gonna sit here. I'm good. Yep.
Okay, Morty.
Hey, Morty, it's okay, Morty. I'll just in and out, quick adventure.
Okay.
So he's gonna turn to Orion and say, "Get us some sandwiches up here."
You got it, sir. Oh, yo, wait, do we still have our Italian chef, or is he dead?
Oh, he's very dead.
Oh, who do I call then?
Rick tried to inject store brand marinara sauce into his
It
vein.
was store brand.
And he was so outraged.
All right.
Captain, I detected a small escape pod up ahead here.
Yeah.
What?
Is it one of ours?
Can I scan it for life signs?
Yes, please. Roll me, Frank. Roll me a control and con. Ooh, that's your worst stat. Give me a complication range of 1, challenge dice 1.
Is Frank a red shirt?
Yeah.
All right, Frank, you're gonna be dead by the end of the episode.
We're dead.
Oh shit, yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, Frank, you detect that there is a small escape pod up ahead with one life form on the inside. There seems to be debris from some sort of starship that exploded around it, but can't seem to find the rest of the ship. Either it was obliterated, which you highly doubt, or this escape pod's been drifting for a little while.
Alright, boss, it looks like there's something alive inside of it, and it looks like it's been floating for a long time, because I don't really detect the actual ship it came from anywhere nearby.
He goes, all right, well, let's tow it in.
Okay, I'm not going to give you a task roll on tractor beam since that's an easy target.
Should I try to contact
also,
the
he's
escape
gonna.
pod?
I would love to get our head of security down there to when we can open this thing open to make sure anything in there gets the appropriate dissuasion from fucking with us.
Can you also scan it for possums? We seem to have a lot of those on board.
Yeah, we don't need any more.
They are harmless.
I swear to God, by the end of this fucking arc, it's going to be like the Mines of Moria with the possums crawling all over the walls. And stuff
Oh,
as
thank
they
you
try
for
to-
reminding me. Hold on a second. I got me a percentage dice I wanted to roll.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Natural 100.
No, not quite. But if you wanted to run an internal sensor scan to find out, that's up to you. Anyway, so now that you guys are currently, let me mark that down actually, so I can keep track of that. Cool. So yeah, you tractor the escape pod, and it is currently in the cargo bay. And as you as it's being pulled in, one of the cargo guys just sort of rings the bridge. Captain?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, that escape pod you asked it to pull in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we open it up, and this guy is just to move out of my way. I've got this. Is this the captain of this vessel?
He goes, you sound dramatic.
Oh, well, thank you, kind sir. My name is, well, I'm sure you've heard of me. The name is Mudd. Harcourt Fenton Mudd. Harry for short.
I'm going to send this man to jail.
and he goes 1 second, and he looks over to Orion, and he does the hand signal or have the head of security break that man's leg.
I'll just nod.
Is there do you know what that hand signal would be?
Yeah, it is just where he writes Ross on a note card and holds it out.
And he's like,
it.
and right before did you cut the communications off, or is he still talk, or he just can't hear you?
we let him talk. We just cut.
Okay.
And
He's like, I am most gracious for saving you, and Captain, don't I have quite the deal for you?
well, you're gonna have your hands full in a minute.
Orion, Ross.
Before this is Ross. Go ahead.
We
You
have
hear
a
your voice in the
situation.
background.
We have a situation you need to take care of.
All right, I'll get suited up. Where's it at?
Where is it at?
Cargo bay.
Cargo, obviously. That's where
All right.
everything-
Give me 5 minutes and I'll be down. He starts putting on the riot gear, gets the phaser
You
rifle.
still got like chunks of people in your life.
But yeah, after you guys hear the him tell you that, the music just does that thing where it's like, and then it goes into the intro.
Spaz, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Essex. It's our mission to pick up space garbage. Yes, we're garbage men. This is our last chance. If we fuck this up, we're going to prison. So I say fuck it. Never give up. Never surrender.
All right, and there you guys go. So now you guys are into the next chapter. If this had like a little title, it would say "Bad for Business" as the ship is flying toward the in camera. You guys can't see.
We have a mud episode. We have reached true mediocrity.
Wait, new mud or old mud?
Oh, old mud. I'm not gonna get Rainn Wilson in on this.
So, did this mud help in the assassination of President Lincoln?
Did what?
You've never heard that? My name is Mud?
You killed Lincoln?
What are you talking about?
Mud was the name of the doctor who helped the dude who assassinated Lincoln escape after he broke his...
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Holy hell, is that why the origin of the name, my name is Mud?
Yeah, that's what it came from.
Huh.
Because
Well, we all learned something today.
Wow, I didn't know. Did you know that, Mr. Tex? Because I didn't know.
If you look him up, he's actually like also a hero. During prison,
Wow.
I think they had a typhoid outbreak, and he basically saved the entire prison.
Okay, so in the cargo bay, you have these kind of like Teamster-esque cargo techs who are just all kind of standing around talking to this very flamboyant gentleman as Ross enters the scene.
All right, do I see this man?
Yes, he's wearing clothes. They look a little bit singed, like he was in a fire or something, but he's just not really, seems like he got into anything horrible. Something you would expect to see somebody who was just in an escape pod. And as you draw closer, and he's like, and that, gentlemen, is how you are able to stack things in a much more efficient manner. I will speak to the captain on your behalf in order to order one of my patented forklift devices. Ah, you must be the first officer. My name is Harcourt Fenry Mudd, but you may call me Harry for short.
Did you say Fenry?
I said Henry.
Hardcore Fenton.
Yeah, no,
Fenton is his middle name, sir.
the captain told me to do one thing, and that's what I'm gonna do. I shoot him with the phaser rifle on stun.
Okay, where are you standing when you fire this?
I thought you were gonna say undisintegrate, because that would be an awesome intro to the episode. Like Fenton's like mid-sales pitch. And it just
But yeah,
dissolves.
I'm like at least a 5 foot square away from him before I shoot.
Okay, give me a We'll see here. Complication range 1. Yeah, give me complication range 1, Mr. Ross Campbell, since he's like right there, and a phaser. I'm just gonna let you use phaser type 2 because you didn't have the rifle in your hands. You didn't tell me you had a rifle.
Oh.
Yeah, just
Anyway,
roll. Yeah, no, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You stun poor Harry, who falls on the ground like, oh dear, and then he lands on the ground. He did not see it coming. And since Salt walked away, what are you guys doing? Oh, wait, since Salt walked away, I can explain what just happened. So earlier, Grkek was rolling behind the scenes on building your chair there, and he was able to build nothing extravagant like he wanted, but to him, well, here's the thing, something extravagant to him, but to you, it's kind of like a normal wheelie chair that
I'm back.
he's going to make it seem a lot bigger than what it really is. And that's because you rolled 2 out of 3 successes there, so it's a standard chair.
So, does this guy go down or what?
Yeah, you fucking knocked his ass down. But hold on a sec. So what do you want to do, Grkek, now that you have built this chair?
So to me, it looks like exactly as I planned and ordered it.
Right, exactly. To you, you're like, this is my greatest creation ever. Because it's like, in your head, it's kind of like, if you imagine, like, in your head, you have these, like, blueprints that look like this amazing, like, super chair, and then when you put it down, it looks like a basic office chair, and you're like, perfect.
So I'm going to ask Orion for permission to come to the bridge to show him his new furniture.
Okay.
I look at Captain like a kid looking at his parents on Christmas Eve to open up a single present.
Captain?
Say again.
Orion's gonna look at the captain like he's looking at a kid's looking at his parents on Christmas Eve to open up a single present, like just waiting for permission.
He's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, come on up.
And so the turbo lift arrives, and the door opens up, and he pushes out something covered in a tarp, and he marches to what?
Yeah, sorry, I was gonna say, and really sell this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was about to do.
All right, cool.
He marches towards Orion, saying, Grkek has involved the entire fabrication facility. He has spared no expense and and put all of the crew's effort into building this new chair for you. It possesses all-terrain tires and a overbuilt engine for self-propulsion, armor plating, and double plush cushions, and not one but 2 cup holders. And he whips the sheet away, revealing the chair dramatically. And it is a standard office wheelie chair with a cup holder duct tape to it.
Am I duct tape? I like it. Am I impressed?
It's up to you.
I mean, obviously it's better than my current chair, so hell yeah.
I hope this is to your liking.
How does it glide?
It glides as if it were not in contact with the ground at all. And he pushes it, and it squeaks a little bit as it rolls slightly across the...
Oh, I love it. And I'll get up from my chair and just sit in this one and then just roll up to my panel. Oh, yeah.
Not to interrupt, but we're still getting the distress signal from ahead, Captain.
Yep, ahead warp 2, nice and slow, continued scans, and then he calls down to Campbell. He goes, yeah, thanks. I was waiting for that.
Campbell.
He goes, Campbell, what's going on with that fucking idiot on the radio?
Oh, I shot him, sir. I'm bringing him to Brig now.
Good. Squeeze what you can out of him. Find out what he's here for.
You got it, sir.
And Slar, you're currently in the engineering section, and is that where you're at, right? Is that where you went?
Yes.
Okay. Do me a favor. Give me an insight engineering roll. Complication range 2, challenge dice 2.
Good. Inside engineering, complication 2, not focus. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep.
And how many challenges today?
2, please. 2, please. 2, please.
2, please.
Is there any way I can communicate with the
Fuck!
distress signal? Or the shuttle?
You don't see anything there's wrong with the engineering deck. Yeah, you have no idea why the captain sent you down here.
Slar is practicing polishing Boulder and his new lieutenant pips. And it's lieutenant.
You
I'm suddenly reminded of that Vulcan who was horrified when he mind melded with the boulder.
Yeah.
Hold on one second here. Yeah, so you drag Harry to the cell. Currently you have 4 different cells. You have one with Sloan, who's just got his head like with his like pillow like over his ears, trying his best to just lay there and not hear Orion's slam poetry, but it's like not working. He looks clearly very upset about this. And then you have 3 Nausicaans who are like pacing around in a cell, and you have a Teamster who basically is the cargo captain. He was just sort of sitting. He's the cargo master. He's just sitting there, with his feet propped up, like he's still getting paid, like he's still on the hour. He doesn't care. And then you have an empty cell.
All right. Do I have a chair? Like the most
Yeah, you have a
chair I could find.
you have a crewman who is just basically there watching. It's like a desk with a little one of those like TVs from Star Trek. It's like the little box TV.
All right. Is this chair like really uncomfortable?
Oh, for you? No, it's a Starfleet.
Just in general.
No, it's your chair. It's
God
Starfleet.
damn it. All right. Well.
There's no interrogation chambers on these ships. There's just
Yeah,
a
I
brig.
know. That's what the chair was for. I was gonna cuff him to it.
You can also put them in. There's an empty brig.
Yeah, I'll just toss him in there, and I'll let the Teamster go.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'll say the next time he doesn't pay attention and report a suspicious person, I'm going to break both of his legs.
Yeah, he just goes like, "All right, whatever. I'll be in cargo cleaning up that mess if you need me, Commander." As he walks away.
Next time I have trouble with that man, I am shooting him.
Okay.
Also, back to the more important thing.
Yes.
Is this mud dude an alien?
Negative. This is a human being. It's a
Post a
man.
picture of Mud so he understands, and so
Yeah.
Chad understands who Fenton hardcore Mud is.
Where did you
Yeah,
post it? Text. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying we need to post that.
Yeah. I will.
Oh, this dude.
Yes.
Real piece of shit.
I will put that in chat so everyone can see it. Here we go.
Alright, so I toss him in the brig and hit the door and just shout for him to wake up.
He is currently knocked out. You're going to need some sort of stimulant or smelling salts or something to wake him up. Which
Stimulant, you say? Okay, I walk in there, pick him up by the shirt, and I slap him right in the face.
hold on. Give me a.
I swear to God, Kuro, if you do what I think you're gonna do.
No. Give me a fitness and dare, or sorry, not dare. Excuse me. Fitness and security is fine. Yeah, two very
That's
strong.
fine.
Give me complication range of 2, task roll 1. You're waking a man up. Yeah, you do 1 damage to Harcourt. you do one damage to Harry. Sorry.
Hardcore Henry.
I know. I keep doing that. It's my bad. Harcourt Fenton Mud, but Harry. You do 1 damage to Harry. I keep saying hard. That's why, Slar. I keep thinking hardcore Henry, and that's where I get fucked up. Anyway, yeah, you just do 1 damage to him.
Okay. Alright, is he waking up?
No.
Damn.
He is now damaged.
He sighs, and he will use his communicator and call up to the bridge.
Orion here.
Yeah, Ryan, can you send down the Dr. Lizard, please?
I'll get in contact.
Thank you.
So you're gonna call down to Grikek?
Yep. Orion to Gurkak.
I'm still right there, aren't I?
No, you're in. You went down when the captain told you to leave. You left. Remember? Or no, you're right. You're right there on the bridge because you were presenting the chair. My bad. Yes, you were standing.
Yeah, I'll be kind of like rolling around back and forth in the chair when I get the call. I'll be like, "Oh, Gurkek, you're getting called to the brig from Rob."
Very well. Enjoy the chair. Let me know if there are any problems. And Grikek will head down to the...
Okay. Meanwhile, Slar, give me another roll, exactly the same one.
Do it up.
I'm on it.
I feel like maybe shooting this man wasn't the best course of action.
No.
Sometimes.
Hold on one second. You hear the sound of something scratching coming from the rear auxiliary engineering section.
No. It's the first journey for a newly acquired Lieutenant Boulder towards auxiliary panel. Slar will throw.
It's a room that normally has crewmen coming in and out of it, so it wouldn't normally bother you, but it definitely sounds like something scratching metal in there.
Action will continue as such, throwing new promoted Boulder.
Wait, you're gonna throw the boulder into that room?
Oh, I thought it was like an access panel. That was
No. It's a room. So in engineering,
No, he just does that. He throws the boulder into rooms before he walks in. He's like,
Check the corners.
I will put it down here in the engineering section. So in engineering, there is a small room that normally it's not listed here, but I'm gonna go ahead and mark it. But it would be like, why can't I mark with this thing? Is it not? Okay, yeah, it would be. It'd be like right here in this little area. There'd be like a door here, and so you'd walk in that way.
Are there any red shirts around?
Just the guy here sitting here at the panel. He kind of looks up at you as you're walking by, and he's like, "Anything you need, sir?"
As I have been promoted, I give first order. Check out room for scratching. Take Boulder.
He just looks at Boulder and he's like, sir, I can't...
Take Boulder!
I can't lift the boulder, sir. I don't have the
Roll
strength.
Boulder!
So he walks over to Boulder, and he tries to lift it up, but he just goes, I can't lift this. This is impossible. How do you get this?
Slar to Ross!
Yeah, you call Ross. Ross,
This is Campbell.
We are having rebellion in engineering.
sir, that's not true. I can't lift this boulder.
I will motivate you.
Yeah, Campbell is on his way.
Yeah, he's like, what do you want? Do you want me to just go look in this room? I could just go in there.
He will be here soon. Your choice.
Yeah, he's trying to lift this boulder up, but he can't. He's literally, like, this thing is a rock. You can see him scraping a little bit on the ground, but he's just like, what is happening?
He will lift Boulder, put it onto a wheelie chair. The wheelie chair that's by the console. And
wouldn't
point.
that just destroy that wheelie chair?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I couldn't, back in the day, I would try it when I had to move my CRT monitor. Back when I had one of those. I had to put it on a computer chair. 9 times out of 10, it would slingshot that fucking chair across the room and drop that monitor on the floor.
I remember that. Like, it would have so much weight on it that, like, you couldn't get it started, then you would start it and it would just keep going and nothing would stop it. It was terrifying.
Nice.
All right. So while he is currently, Ross is on his way down there. What are you gonna just leave
So
Harry?
Rick's gonna show up and there's not gonna be a Ross there now?
Are you gonna leave Harry there with your crewman there, Ross? Like with the force field up, so in case he wakes up or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay.
And I explicitly told that crewman that if I see that man out of his cell, I'm breaking both of his legs.
He just nods and he's like, "Yes, sir." And then he goes back to
Playing solitaire.
yeah, pretending like he's working. Because like, what do you do in a brig, really? Yeah. So Ross is on his way up on the bridge. Frank does a scan for the exploded whatever, the distress signal. And he detects that it's coming about half a light year from your current position. What do you guys do?
All right, Captain. It looks like we're about a half a light year away from the distress signal.
He's like, all right, long range scans. Give me everything.
Yeah, he just did. He's detected that the vessel, and I'll just kind of tell you what he detected. He detects a vessel that is currently still shooting out a distress signal, but it is a very garbled one, and it seems to be almost like communications or something wrong with it. So that's
attempt to unscramble it.
No, you did last session. It was definitely a Federation type of thing.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay, so you guys are yeah, you guys are not too far from
Are you checking a roadmap of space?
Yes, I'm making my roadmap of space.
Out in front.
He just he's folding it out.
Looks like there's a rest stop up ahead.
Yeah, you guys aren't too far from Starbase 11, but they haven't picked up anything. It's coming somewhere between the Algol sector and the Talos sector.
Huh. All right, let's make best course for it and continue scanning with all due scan source. I want maximum scan source.
Okay, Frank, you can roll that same exact roll if you'd like to try to clean up anything.
Does I smell a trap?
Nice. Dude.
Wow. Yeah.
Rocking it.
You do your long range sensors and you detect that it is a Federation colony vessel that was supposed to have been actually on the other side of this sector a long time ago. It is
the Botany Bay, great.
Yeah, that's exactly right. No, I'm kidding. It is the USS Ticonderoga.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
that
dun,
one.
dun.
Yes.
Thank
It is the
Alright,
USS Ticonderoga.
Can we get a full run of its hull prefix, last known captain, and last known mission?
That would be up to Diggs. Diggs, you're going to need to do me an insight. Ryan's insight. And give me an insight. You know what? Let's just make it science. They don't have like a good discipline for that. Yeah, make it a. This is going to be an easy task for you. So complication 1, task 1. Yeah, you roll an. Yeah, you find out that the. It was the USS Ticonderoga. It is a colony class vessel, not too different from the Essus, but it is also supposed to have been contacted Starfleet about 3 months ago. It had gone missing in this sector, but they just assumed that it was just a communications issue. They were going to send another ship out here, but it seems like you guys had already detected where this was coming from. So,
note it in the log.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the USS Ticonderoga was actually being captained by Captain Theron Merriweather.
Theron Merriweather. Can I
Anything else,
attempt to
Captain?
hail it?
No, let's come on in and get a look at it.
All right, so it's going to take you guys a little bit to get there, and I've got some rolls I got to do to see if you guys make it there without any incident. I'll turn that off for a second. And while we're doing that, we're going to cut back to the engineering section where Slar is currently watching this poor crewman scrape the boulder slowly across the floor. There's like a little mark on the ground from where he's been trying to like get this thing, so it's like it is just like this is impossible. And this crewman this crewman was not from the SS, so he doesn't know what's happening.
He's about to find out.
All right, Ross, you open up the door, and the doors slide open, and the first officer, Ross, walks in.
Which one is it, Solar?
And you see this poor crewman. Ugh, this is impossible.
All right, and Solar, did you point to that one?
Yes.
All right, I shoot him with the phaser.
Well, hold on. He looks up at you right as you're about to shoot him. I'm not gonna have you roll for that. You look up. He looks just up as you're about. He's like, "Sir, I don't." Shh. So you just fire at him, and he falls to the ground.
I look at the rest of the crew in here, and I say, "I'd like to remind you all, gentlemen, that sedition is punishable by death."
And the guys, like these two guys who are just like one's on the balcony here and the other one on the stairwell, just looks over and they go, "Should have told him," because they were from the SS.
Slar will raise his head. Thank you, Ross. Tomorrow we begin with vigorous calisthenics to improve lifting abilities. Everyone will have boulder.
Do you take this crewman anywhere? Or do you just leave him in the middle of engineering unconscious?
Oh, I just leave him there. He's dead.
No, you knocked him out. Did you say stun or kill?
I said kill.
No. Are you gonna actually do that? That would go up against your values, dude. Do you sure you want to do that? You want to break a value to do that?
What? Sedition. He said rebellion. Rebellion is sedition. Sedition is punishable by death.
Not in Starfleet. You're
Wait,
a fucking
serious?
security officer. Yeah.
All right, I stun then.
Yeah, you guys stun. You can accidentally kill him if you want to be horrible, but not straight up murder, because then those two guys would not be like, "Oh, I should have warned him." They would have been like, "Yeah, I'm calling the fucking police."
I
wonder why they fucking said that after I just casually killed this man.
Yeah, they didn't know. I didn't know you killed him.
As he vaporizes him, you're like, "Oh, I should have told him," and it starts playing freeze frame.
Oh, Ross.
All right, yeah, I'll have knocked that man out, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave him there. It's not my problem. Slar with the old.
So Slar is going to pick up the downed crew member in one arm, Boulder in the other, and then check out what's going on in the next room.
No, you know what? Before he leaves, he'll like tape him to Boulder.
Okay. Slar will tape the crewman to Boulder.
Okay, so this unconscious crew member, because you didn't murder him.
Thank you for not murdering my crewman.
I'm sorry, I got something right. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, now if he said that this was an armed suspect and you wanted to just shoot him because you thought he was armed, then you could have an excuse for being a murderer. But you can't just shoot someone and then expect the crew to be like, "Yeah, that's fine." No, they'd come after you.
I could, but I'd have to shoot a lot of the crew.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not go down that route just yet. You haven't gotten that space sickness.
Space madness.
Now, if we blew up mud, I mean, that could be explainable.
Sure. If you blow up mud, that could be explainable, but I don't know if you would want to do that. That's up to you. Anyway, so you're just gonna leave this guy here, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave him there and go back to the brig.
Okay.
But first, let's put his hand in a bowl of water.
Oh, fuck. I was wondering why they're just, like, so casual about this, like, dude just vaporized. Like yep, should have told. I was like, oh, no.
So Slar is going to take Boulder and unconscious crewman into next area.
This dude is gonna get
What
mauled
does
by
he
a
see?
possum.
Oh, yeah, you just took Boulder or the crewman who's unconscious?
Both.
Oh, okay. So you have a crewman under your shoulder, under your arm, and you have a Boulder in the other, and you walk into this sort of auxiliary control area back here. And hold on, let me see something.
Slar must prove he is good leader by leading and carrying those who fail.
I really hope you throw the crewman at the possum.
So no, the room is completely dark with the exception of these pair of glowing eyes at the corner, and you hear. and then the eyes disappear.
Instant boulder. Go!
You want to throw boulder?
Throwing boulder.
Yes. Okay. So you throw boulder at the at the eyes, I guess. Give me a.
Knowing our ship, it goes right through the hull like it's a paper window, and it just sucks everyone out.
Oh no,
Captain, we're deflating.
Yeah, this is going to be a challenge roll, so you're going to give me, and Kobold made mention that it doesn't involve attributes and disciplines, but in the book it says it does. So give me a,
That's weird.
since this is, yeah,
We'll figure that out after.
Since this is a melee roll, give me a daring security.
I would, if possible, like to use my. I'm a doctor, not security, and
Yeah, run that up to 3. Okay, so the complication range will be 1, and you'll get 2 challenge dice. How's that sound?
beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Complication 1, 2 challenge dice, security 3 with a daring. And do I throw boulder or do I just?
No,
use
you
challenge?
just let's see if you hit anything first.
Nope.
Yeah, you throw boulder and it. Let me see what happens. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it just hits a control panel, and you just hear the sound of as sparks fly. And on the bridge, you, Captain, you see like a little red light come up on the main dashboard in front of you. Go, doot, 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 from the operations section.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Frank, what do you want to say what that was? You can tell where it's coming from.
There's been some kind of trouble in engineering, sir.
He goes, get engineering on the horn.
Yes, sir. Engineering. Captain would like to speak to you.
Ah, shit. Engineering. Lieutenant Slar.
You want me to tell him you're up there?
I need a new Daniels, Orion. We need a new Daniels.
I'll put the captain on. Captain, you're on.
God, no.
There's a light that came on. It's not a good light. Why is that light?
We have a pest problem. Ensign Boulder tried to secure the area.
No pests.
He says, did you say Ensign Boulder?
Yes.
Boulder is an officer.
He pauses a moment and he goes, are you telling me that you have commissioned that rock into Starfleet?
Did I do something
It's
wrong?
not a rock.
It's yeah. You guys are talking. I know.
Should I
He goes-
demote him or something?
He sighs and he goes, tell you what, if that light goes off and all is well in 5 minutes, I won't have Ross come down there and solve the problem.
Oh no.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'm gonna have to arrest Boulder.
You wouldn't dare.
Slar to Orion.
This is Orion.
Can you turn off the light on the captain's console?
Can I attempt to disable that light on the captain's console from my console?
Yeah. You know what? Let's see what we can roll for that.
I just took the talent computer expertise too.
Yeah, we're gonna make this a challenge instead of a task as well. Let's do.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do control and engineering. And I'm gonna give it a complication range of 2. And since you're doing with a if you use a focus, you have to use a determination point. So, do you want to do that, or is that a talent?
No, I'm not gonna. Well, I don't know. Like it's. I get
No,
the
yeah,
talent.
computer, yeah. No, it's a talent. You can just use 2 dice, but there's no focus on that. Yeah, so go ahead and roll the challenge.
So 2 talent, 2 complication.
No, complication 2. Yep, challenge 2. That's right. Sorry. Oh, shit. Hold on one sec. No.
Dun, dun, dun,
And no.
dun.
All right. Yeah. You you just see the, Captain. You just see the light go doot as it goes out, like as if it's been fixed.
He's like, that's better.
And it was good because it's one of those lights that's like, you know, like you look at an LED and at the right angle, it's just so bright. You're like, oh my, what the fuck? And it's like a little fucking Christmas light. Well, that's what that light was kind of like to you. So it just goes out.
Yeah, it's great. I'm glad that they're professional and surely not shysters.
Of course not, Captain.
Okay.
Like you just see me like trying to like draw my finger where that wire just went.
Grikek,
Slar is. Oh, sorry.
Grikek, what are you doing? What is your character doing right now?
Well, when I arrive in the brig, I'll walk by. Yeah.
So yeah, Grikek arrives in the brig, and in there, Grikek, you can see the three Nausicaans. Sloan, who's just got his head like face down in his bed, but his pillow over his ears, but it seems like it's not working. You can't hear what's happening, but you can hear the.
It's like the grunting sounds on a goon.
Yeah, you can kind of hear like there's something happening in there, and he looks like he's not having a great time. As a medical officer, this would be normally distressing if you want it to be. And then in the other one, you see Harry Mudd just laying there completely unconscious.
You know, now that I think about it, the Nausicaans actually probably like this stuff.
Well, they can't hear it.
Oh.
He'll look at the crewman on duty and point at the unconscious guy and say,
Is this one does not look normal? Does he need medical attention? Should be in there with him.
He looks up from his game. And he's like, "Yeah, what? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, yeah. This is the guy I think Commander Ross brought in. He's I don't know. He didn't really say much. He's been unconscious the whole time he's here. He looks like he was clearly engrossed in something on his computer,
Playing fucking solitaire.
so he didn't really hear what you said exactly, but you can kind of tell he's just, you know, one of those low end guys who doesn't really do a whole lot. That's why he was put there on watch.
It's like
No,
four-dimensional solitaire.
I'll thump his.
4-dimensional. Oh.
4-dimensional solitaire.
Isn't it building a card house? And
Imagine when you win and the cards go flying everywhere in 5 dimensions.
And through time.
But yeah, he'll thump his fist on the guy's desk and say,
Let me in there with him.
And then he goes, "Yes, sir. Of course, sir." And then you just hear the sound of him just going, and then you.
Yeah, he'll walk in and say,
I believe I believe you are supposed to seal me with him, but I will be fine.
Yeah, no,
And
he's standing. Well, he's also got a phaser, and he's standing right there.
Excellent. And Grikek will begin checking the man's wounds and attempting to wake him up.
I would love to
His
see this
fist
guy.
wounds.
I would love to see this guy try to pull one on a Gorn, because he wakes up and the Gorn, and he tries anything on him, and the Gorn just rolls over him like a steamroller rolling over rotten fruit. I mean, it would just beat the shit out of him.
It's just like the original series where it's like that really, really awkwardly slow punch, but then it like leaves a giant crater in the.
Yeah, well, it would be that slow punch, but like he would stay where he was standing, but his jaw would leave.
Yeah, do a control medicine roll, complication range of 1, task roll of 2. All right, let me see if you beat that. Yeah, you were able to clear up any kind of small burns. It wasn't anything. It's all superficial. Clearly, this guy, whatever he was in, he got out really quickly. And he is currently still unconscious. I won't have you roll if you wish to wake him up, because you do have your medical kit with you.
Yes, I'll wake him up.
Okay, did you want to call
kit by just beating him with it?
Do you want to call Ross down, or you just want to wake him up right here without Ross?
Oh, I was already on my way back.
Yeah, I figure Ross is never far from the brig. So
yeah, Ross,
I'll
you
just go
walk
ahead
in
and
as Grikek is standing there, clearly healing his burns.
Killing or healing?
Healing his burns. I'm trying to pronounce.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
But I'm just like looming over him as I do this.
yeah, he's looming over him. And what do you say to Ross as you're about to wake this guy up?
The patient's wounds have been treated, and he is being woken up now.
Oh, good. I will turn to the man at the desk and say, "Hey, go get the broom out of the closet."
Yeah, sure thing. Then he looks around like, the fuck, we don't have a closet. I think it's out in the hall. I'll be right back, sir. And then he like
We
walks.
actually,
Yeah.
the closet in the brig is actually where I sleep. I just put a bedroll down.
Yeah, he doesn't even see. He like looks around. There's no door in here. What the fuck? Because you kind of put commander's quarters on the door.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, and then he walks out in the hallway and he looks really confused. So he's out there looking for a broom. So Gurkek, you activate the wake up juice, and you just see him go, no, Stella, oh my God, I didn't realize I was in gone space. Sir, I apologize. I sees Ross. You shot me. Why?
Because it was fun.
He is the security officer. If he shot you, you were disobeying Starfleet orders. You are aboard a Starfleet ship.
And he looks up
Ross?
at you, Gurkek, like, you speak normally. Allow me to introduce myself as he scoots away from you, and he goes, I am Harry Mudd. I am a proprietor of many different stores and businesses across this sector, and a businessman who can acquire goods even for Starfleet. No offense.
While he's going into his spiel, I'm trying to contact the bridge.
Contact the bridge.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the captain.
Campbell, this one appears to be trying to fast talk his way out.
Well,
all right.
Yeah, Captain, he's doing his whole spiel thing again. Do you want me to shoot him?
he's gonna go find out what the fuck his problem is and why he's on our ship, why he was floating out there in space, and then he looks at Orion and he goes, "Give me this guy's full record."
Yes, sir.
Ryan.
Oh no.
Ryan.
When Slar hears this, he's just gonna do the thing where you stand up against him and just put one hand against the wall beside him and just stare.
I see that your scales are looking not as shiny as they normally could. With the right amount of wax, I could make you shine like a god in whatever Gorn culture god is. And you look like you could use a weapon of great power. So what do you guys... He's talking. What do you guys do?
He just blinks at him wait, what? It's no, I like beating things with my fist or shooting them with the phaser.
Okay. A man who likes to get in there in fisticuffs. I know that quite well. I just want to say thank you for rescuing me. I was in a horrible situation. You see, the last ship I was on had an unfortunate accident, and, well, I'm happy to be here. Not entirely sure why I'm in your brig, and stunned. I didn't do anything. I was a victim of a horrible...
Will you do me a favor? Will you search this man's pockets?
Indeed.
Okay.
While
Insight security, Gurkek. Complication range 1. Challenge dice 2.
I would just love to see you squeeze that man like a toothpaste, too.
It's like those cartoons. He holds him upside down and shakes him.
Can Slar come up and hold him up by his ankles and dump everything out?
Insight security what?
Insight security complication range 1 challenge dice 2. This is gonna be a challenge roll. Against his...
Gurkek is
okay.
Gurkek is not gentle, and he says to the man,
I am extremely healthy for a Gorn specimen. I make sure of that. I am a doctor.
Okay, hold on 1 second. let me see if you find anything. Oh shit. Yeah, you not only you search him, and then in his you find a hidden pocket, and in it seems to be letter of some kind, an actual paper letter.
Here, hand that off.
That is a personal property of Mud Enterprises, and it's not yours to just take.
I take
This
it.
appears to be contraband. Campbell,
It is just a
please
piece of
read
paper. This is from
Then
my.
you have no trouble. Then you have no trouble with us observing
Can you
it.
do us both a favor and just put your large hand over his mouth and squeeze?
Burkett will do this.
And he goes, "I protest. This action is against Starfleet regulation."
He will squeeze just a little bit harder.
And then he goes, "Ouch!"
So I'm gonna start
Ross
reading this
Campbell
letter.
does not like too many words.
Okay, so you open up the letter. On the inside of it, it is a deed, actually, to a planet that looks like it was hastily written, and at the top it says Mud Enterprises, and there's a bunch of legal jargon about sales and being able to do trade, and
I'm retiring. See you fuckers later.
yeah, it's a claimant. No, it's a claim of land for Mud. So it's something that belongs to him.
What is the planet's name?
Hold on, I actually just forgot. Hold on.
Now it's named Mud.
Literally planet mud. Former dirt.
Yeah,
Now water.
I accidentally unplugged my headphones. Hold on one second. Here we go. I just had it down here. This is going to be near. It's in between the Agol sector and the Talos sector, and it is a planet that has just been designated Tau 65, but in the deed it says Petunia. The planet Petunia.
I'm gonna call up to the bridge. Try to get. Christ, I'm trying to think who would know more about this. Either the captain or the con officer.
And also, Orion, you wanted to do something? You wanted to do a background check on Mud?
Mud.
Yeah, give me an insight security. And let me see if you got anything you can run. Yeah, give me advisor since you have, if this fails, you can just re-roll this. So give me a complication range of 1, challenge dice of 2. No, I'm not even gonna, oh, I'll try. Let's see. Yeah, you find it. Yeah, you pull up his
head explode.
Yeah, you pull up his record, which I will post here in.
Sending it over to you, Cap.
Yeah, I posted up in Roll20 for you there, Captain. And that is what appears on the main view screen in front of you.
I don't see it.
It's in the
Oh,
bottom.
I see.
Yeah.
Yep. Huh. He's gonna say, grab that son of a bitch by his mustache and find out why a known criminal is out here.
Of course, sir.
What were the captain's orders,
Oops.
Campbell?
Rip his mustache off.
Very well.
No!
Hold the man's.
Telling the truth, he's going to rip that stupid stash
I
off.
can stand myself! Please don't do this!
He's going to hold his mouth and rip his mustache off. This is the order.
Okay, give me a, I'm just gonna make this simple for you since you're a fucking gigantic. Give me a, fitness and, I need a, I'll just pick medicine.
I can only imagine that, like, in future episodes in canon, someone mentions our ship, or even the name of it, to Mud, and he just freezes and cowers in the fetal position and just starts weeping.
Yeah, and you're gonna give me a complication range of 1, challenge dice of 2. All right, yeah. You just you pull it off, and with one giant swoop, because unlike what a normal mustache should be, this one seems like it was glued on his face, and it goes, ah! That hurts, you giant lizard!
Call me that again, or it be insubordinate. I can grow it back and rip it off again.
Now
And I'll
you
stand
listen here. I am the proprietor of Mud Enterprises, and I will file a
I look
protest.
over to Rick Campbell.
2 seconds. Rip the other piece off.
No, the whole thing came off.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like, it's clearly like a fake mustache. Do you know what that hair is made of? It was incredibly expensive. Oh,
Lieutenant Urquhart, please break
can
this
I-
man's thumbs.
Can I inspect the mustache real quick first? And see
yeah,
what
you
it-
don't need to roll for that. What do you
Eat
want to
it.
see?
Yeah, eat it.
I just want to know if it was like if it's actually expensive or like really cheap.
Oh no, it's clear, like you can feel it. It feels like some sort of animal hair that you're not familiar with, but it matches his head hair. You're kind of like, that's weird.
Oh,
Are you
no.
saying to eat it?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait, you're gonna eat it? Is what you
Matches
said?
his head hair?
Yeah,
Why would I eat it?
Urquhart, rip his hair off.
he doesn't have any.
Okay.
His hair or his thumbs?
Yeah, he has no hair.
No, break his thumbs.
Well, hold on.
Very
Don't
well.
Do you want to break his thumbs?
I'm going to hold his thumbs strongly so that I could break them very quickly.
Okay.
And just look.
Oh my god. Yeah, give me that same roll there.
I'm under orders.
Give me that same roll, Grkek.
Well, I'm not. I'm threatening to break them and see
Oh,
if
okay.
anything happens. If
Yeah, I'm basically just trying to get this man to talk.
Okay, so you're just threatening. You don't have to roll for that
Yeah.
then. Yeah, he goes, please, 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 please. I'll tell you whatever it is you want to know. Just don't hurt me. And then up there on the bridge, just as he's saying that, Captain, you're detecting something coming up on the sensors.
Is it Mud's decency?
No, it's actually a familiar Klingon vessel signal that you should be very well familiar
no.
with.
oh no.
It's the Daniel.
Frank, you have not seen this vessel before, but you can tell him that it is matching the. You can tell him it's a matching signal for the one that Daniel stole.
Cap, we got a Klingon bird of prey.
Yeah. Hail him. Shields up.
Really?
Red alert.
Yeah. Hold on one sec. Yep.
Perhaps the interrogation can wait for later with red alert.
Yeah. As you guys are holding his thumbs down there, the red alert comes on. He's like, I had nothing to do with this. I have no idea what is happening right now.
Campbell will get to the bottom of this. He is very good at his job.
And I'll leave the.
Yeah, you get a call down to med bay for you to prepare for any wounded.
Yeah. I'll leave him alone with Campbell.
All right, and he's just and Harry's just staring at you, just kind of rubbing his face where the red mark where his mustache used to
And
be.
I'm taking the mustache with me.
And he's like, but
Eat
that
it.
costs so much money.
I will also turn on the slam poetry and put the force field up.
Okay, yeah, you turn on the slam poetry, and then he goes. You just see him in the thing. You can't hear what he's saying, but you can see him like mouthing, like, "What is this? What is this?"
The trees are green. I am green. Am I a tree?
He's just like he's
Thank
pounding on the force field, like, "Let me out of here!" Yeah. Okay. So you guys are currently on the bridge, and you're detecting the bird of prey in a distance. And on the view screen, you pull up.
That is the rug button.
Yeah, I know. And then you see it's like, oh, are you just following me, Captain? Is there any reason why I should have answered this call?
He goes, yeah, I'm here to take you back. Also, I found Harry Mudd. I'm dealing with that.
Oh, that
Pretty bad.
fool. Yeah,
He
you
goes,
can
"No,
keep him.
Seriously. Yeah, we're gonna... Do you want him?
No, did you see what he did?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I mean, before I deal with you, I gotta deal with Mudd. It's a lot. I'm
Well,
dealing with a lot
let's
right
just put it this way. I didn't blow up that Federation vessel for no good reason. If you want to find out, you're going to have to ask him. However, you could go fuck yourself. And then he turns off the view screen.
Oh, I want to ask him how he's been. He looks good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I liked him more in the chair.
Yeah. I was about to say next time you contact him, you should just communicate and be.
Captain, give me an insight and security roll there, please.
Sure.
Please,
1 second.
please.
Please.
That would be a challenge of dice of 2, complication range of 1. So just hit the challenge
All right,
dice
1
button.
second.
Yeah. Okay. 2 successes. Okay. Yeah, you notice in the background of that view screen call that there were all the cargo techs that were in the Essus, and also they seem to be like they made modifications to the ship that make really no sense. You can't tell what the hell they did, but you could tell they don't know what the hell they're doing. And also they have weapons that you recognize as the weapons that were stolen from the Essus during your trial.
Well, obviously they can't understand superior Gorn engineering.
Can I get like a complete scan of their vessel to see what its specifications are now?
They are about 150,000 kilometers away. Yeah, give me insight science. It's gonna be a complication of 2 challenge dice of, since you don't have scanning. Yeah, just challenge dice of 2. Mr. Frank. That's 3. You need to put 2 in there. Sorry. Roll that again.
Corn
Oh, I didn't click off.
Yeah. So hit that again. Thank you. Right, 2. Yep. Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, you detect that the ship has actually been modified to output more energy than normal, which made it easier for you to detect them, even though they had their cloak on. But it seems like they are now activating their cloak, and... No? Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, they activate their cloak, and the power signature fades from in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask that all those logs be noted, because we're gonna hand that over to Starfleet Engineering. Everything we got.
Yes, sir.
It is noted, Cap.
Okay, so now what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do any kind of specific scans, or do you want to do some science fuckery? You want to ask Slar to do something? You have a whole
We're
bunch
gonna
of...
do some science fuck.
All right, let's hear it.
What I want to know.
You can ask. Also, you can ask your engineer or anybody on your ship if they can come up with a way to detect it and things like that.
Well, I'm saying, can we extrapolate where they are going based on their course and based on what we've tracked them through so far, so we can find out where they're going to be and just be there?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if you can do that.
Captain, you're cognizant and understanding. What's wrong?
Based on your based on just common sense, you figure out that even if you did, they would just have adjusted their course.
Alright, well, can I recombobulate the sensor array to better detect their altered energy output?
No, you can't. That would be engineering.
Curses.
So what you're saying is we can't use common sense, or we can't use Voyager map.
Yeah, you can't just go, they cloaked and they flew this way. No, you figure out that these guys are probably already changed their course at this point.
God damn it.
You had Daniels right within your grasp, but you could still try to detect him if you want, or you can just continue with your mission. The distress signal is still coming from just beyond where they were. Beam me over there. Beam you over where?
Yeah,
into
let's
space?
go ahead and beam them into space.
Just fly angrily through space.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
Oh, you'd look like the end of what's the Arnold Schwarzenegger with the eyes bugging out.
Total Recall.
Yeah. Totally.
This is so dumb.
Okay, so
All right, so
what do you guys want to do?
let's-
You want to detect?
Let's see if we can. Yeah, let's see if we can detect. I don't want to quote Uhura, but things gotta have a tailpipe.
Yeah. Do you want to? You're gonna have to ask Slar and tell him exactly what you want to do, and then Slar, you need to give me some technobabble reason on how you detect this.
I mean, we could just pulse scan space.
Well, this is
Like in a
Slar's.
radius.
Kicking my thunder.
Yeah, he's the engineer. You gotta let him. You gotta let him do his engineering thing.
Your engineering thing, lizard.
Slar doesn't know what to do.
Well, he's got to get instruction from the
Someone tell Slar.
captain.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, find out where that fucker went. I don't care what mumbo jumbo bullshit you gotta do.
All right, Slar. What do you want to do? How do you think that you can detect a cloaked ship?
Smell it.
Actually, Orion, that's brilliant. So what we do is we're gonna have to look for anomalies in the focused subject actuators of this vessel, and through analyzing their stational warp patterns, we'll be able to find it. Yes.
Insight engineering,
That
complication
sounded
roll.
fake enough to be on a Star Trek episode.
Complication range 3. And
to the
since
USS
you are
Nation.
warp field, you can do a focus if you want to, but you have to spend a point of determination. And it'd be a task roll of 3. So it'd be 3 and 3. And then you roll
So
the
it's
task.
insight, engineering, 3-3, focus.
If you want
and-
to.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay, so yeah.
Oh wait, I must have used it from my security for throwing boulder. I don't have one.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so yeah, then you just do 3-3.
3-3.
Yeah, and task.
Task roll.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I took it away
No,
from
doesn't.
Frank. That was the wrong sheet. Sorry. Yeah, let me see if you can do this.
Please. Otherwise, Gord's gonna die.
Yeah, you actually are. You were able to detect. You detect that there is some sort of strange anomaly heading directly to where the ship's explosion area was.
Slar to Orion. Slar to Orion.
Right.
Does the captain look slightly happier now?
I can never tell.
Good. He's not angry.
No,
Tell
it
him
could be
I
that
found where
too.
the person is.
Engineering has located the ship.
All right, set course.
Okay, Frank. Since this is a very kind of loose way that he's able to locate this, I'm gonna need you to give me. Man, this sucks. That where is Pablo here with us? No.
I'll try to find him.
No, that's okay. Yeah, he said he was going to be here, but I guess something must have come up. No problem. So you're going to take over there, Frank. You're going to have to get... Yeah, and it sucks because Con is your worst stat. But that's who's on the bridge with you right now. Give me control Con. You're going to give me a complication range of 2, and it's going to be a task roll. Do you have anything that can help you here? Negative. You are going to give me a
I
task.
have a 3 con.
You could fly the ship if you wanted to, but I mean,
I'm gonna let that guy. She's proven to be worth it.
okay. So Frank, give me that complication range 2, task roll 1, and good luck.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, he does
Hell
it.
yeah, brother.
Make sure you
I
can.
believed in you.
Yeah, you follow the trail, and you could see that the trail keeps kind of doing like a zigzag, like they're trying to avoid you. And as you,
Zigzag, eh?
yeah, and as you get closer, you can see there is a whole bunch of debris. Some of it kind of bouncing off the hull of the ship, and and you can tell that this is definitely where that starship blew up. But not completely, because as you get closer, you could see half of it is still floating in space. What do you do?
Perhaps a clue. Let's have some boys suit up over there and find us what's going on.
Okay. Did you want to scan anything, or are you just gonna send them over?
Oh, we're gonna scan. We're also gonna get evidence.
I was gonna say, are you just sending people over there? Like, go over there. Like, what's over there? I don't know. Fuck it.
Space stuff.
Who's gonna do the scan? Frank
Tell
again?
March 10.
Yeah.
I'm a good scanner.
Yeah, insight science, please. And that's going to be a complication range of 1. You're going to get a task roll of 3. Let's see, you can get all of the decks. Okay, let me see. You got that.
Nice.
Damn, these dice are fucked up.
Well, I get my extra D20 for my technical expertise.
No, this is a task roll.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, you detect that there is faint life signs and life support on the lower decks, but it's all protected by force fields.
Captain, I'm getting some faint light signs, and it seems like there's force fields up still.
You can
Why?
teleport through the force fields.
Yeah, let's teleport people over there. I want some answers. And he goes, if you can't squeeze them out of mud, I want to know what happened to the ship.
Okay, so what are your direct orders then? And who's
Go
going
over there,
where?
find out what the fuck happened, and find out what Daniels was interested in.
Who would you like me to send?
Yeah,
sir?
exactly. Sorry, go ahead.
He waves his fingers and he goes, yeah, let him sort it out.
Orion to Ross.
Orion to
Ross.
Ross.
Is he here?
I think he went to go take a dump.
He's busy punching the guy in the corner.
I'm back.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Orion to Ross.
This is Campbell.
The captain wants you to form a boarding team.
All right. What's the target?
We came across what the debris.
It's a derelict. It looks like half of the ship is currently floating in front of you.
We've
right.
ran across a derelict ship where we believe
The Ticonderoga.
The Ticonderoga, where that mud character came from.
Oh.
We'd like you to see if you could find a reason of why it's been hurt. Down.
All right. I'll take 5 of my security team.
You don't
and
have
the
them.
chief.
What?
They're dead.
No, half of the team died.
No, all of them
No.
did.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
12 people. Holy
Yes.
shit.
Well, not there weren't 12 people that died. It was the 6 that were in that room.
Oof.
And then Jaden was on the planet. He died.
I killed him.
Yeah.
Old Yeller.
You do have crewmen that you could take with you if you really want to.
Well, since it's figure out what's exploding, I would take some science people.
Yeah, I'll take the chief medical officer, Slar, and
I like you get a title, he gets a name. Chief medical officer.
And also keep in mind that Gurkek still hasn't gotten any of his challenges.
yeah, this
Hey,
will be
Daddy
one.
made me
challenges.
wheelies.
Or were you just gonna do?
What?
If you want to do this over multiple sessions, where he like does these things to get his commission?
Sure.
How many do I have to do? What?
It's up to them. They're the ones who are fucking giving you this officer's thing. Yeah. So you're going. So who are you taking with you, Ross? You're taking the 2 Gorn.
Gurkek, Slar, and I'll ask the captain if he thinks I should take anyone out.
Captain.
He just sighs and he goes, look, I want answers. Get me answers. I don't care how you get answers. Take whatever you can. Be back in 10 minutes. We have a bastard to hunt. And so
You
help
got
me
it.
God, if you ask me one more question, I'm going to whip you with my belt.
Wow.
You don't want to get whipped
Hangs
by the captain's belt.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
hangs up.
I'll volunteer for the belt.
The captain looks around for a glass to throw at him, but he only has those small paper cups left, and he just sighs.
Yeah, you hit someone with those little paper cups. It's like, pretend that hurt.
Give yourself a bruise.
Oh, yes, Captain. Ow.
Alright, so I'll just take the 2 Gorn with me, and I'll make sure we have EVA suits on.
All right. You guys are currently in EVA suits, and in the transporter room is
Joe Jenkins, go.
crewman Gull Culverville. It seems like you all are gonna need a trip to Dinapa.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Suja sorry. My name is Gil Culverwell.
No, your name is Stanley now.
Is this one speaking German as well?
This is
No,
I'm Stanley! Stanley! That's what he does. He goes like, hey, I'm Stanley! Puruti teleport.
I like you, Stanley. Welcome to the team, mate.
Yeah. So
he heard what happened to the last Stanley. He's like, oh shit.
no, this guy. Do you want to do any insight roll on this guy?
Yeah, I actually do, because I think he might be.
Okay.
Well, I want to schedule him for a psychological evaluation.
Ross, give me an insight security on this guy. It's going to be a complication range of 2, task roll of 2.
Task roll 2?
Yeah. Let me see if I can beat it. Whatever you're done.
Alright, be right back.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't even roll anywhere close to that. Yeah, you do recognize that this. He said he'd be right back, but he recognizes that this guy is one of the crewmen who originally was a janitor, and because of the current crew shifting, he somehow got put on transporter duty.
All right, I'm back, and I basically missed all of that.
Yeah, you find out that this guy is actually. You realize this was the janitor, and somehow he got put on transporter duty.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Transport! That's Stanley!
Get out!
Hey, Stanley!
And then he kind of looks. He goes like,
Sorry.
he goes, "Do I just teleport?"
Get out!
Do you have any expertise in teleporters?
Ah, teleport.
If he touches the button or goes anywhere near the button, I am shooting.
He's like, I had to teleport. And if you're doing good,
Have you ever teleported before?
ah, teleport.
Oh my
We're
god.
gonna die. Slar, however, is
Burkek
very
does not
much-
speak German.
Slar does enjoy this enthusiasm and will give a wink in the gun.
Teleporter.
Do you want to get
And
somebody
then
else in
we'll
there?
set the teleporter.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Slar
Gil-
will double check everything for him.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Ito, for throwing pennies in my face. Gil just leaves the room, and he's just like, and I had to teleport, and I'm about to teleport.
If I ever see that man in this room again, I'm shooting him.
Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, so
He perhaps needs remedial training.
I want to also warn you, Ross. Not everybody on the ship is defenseless. So, and this guy's a
but
janitor.
If I see someone who clearly
Janitors
shouldn't
are
be
robust.
there looking to press a button,
Yeah, science officer comes in. He's like, crewman fan, sir. I'm guessing you gentlemen need a ride.
yes, can you lock us onto that ship there?
All right, going up. And so he goes over and he's like, just stand right there on the teleporting pad, and we'll get you right over there.
Thought the janitor had better fucking skills than this retard.
All right, let me see if he gets you guys over there.
Oh, hey, I just realized we're not in a nebula now. So
Yeah,
relax.
so he activates the transporter.
And you're all dead.
We're all one.
We're all new characters.
Yeah,
You're all one giant character.
With the head of a boulder.
going up.
Aren't we supposed to go down?
Yeah, no, you guys
I thought it was a cross.
You guys appear on a very broken-looking ship. Around you is bodies. Oh, and someone someone walks out of the bathroom. No, there's bodies around you. Looks like there was a bit of a struggle. They're in on the far corridor where normally there would be a door is just space, but there's like a force field there. And right near Grekek's feet, a chicken actually goes in between. It goes and like fucking bolts into another room.
What the hell happened here?
A live specimen. Gurkek is going to chase the chicken and tricorder.
Rick, no!
Yeah,
We
Grekek,
must secure survivors.
Grekek, give me a daring science roll, please.
Numbers.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna look at your sheet really quick. Grekek. Yeah, this is gonna be a complication range of 4, and you're gonna give me a task roll of 2. Oh shit! Let me see if the chicken gets away from you. Yeah, the chicken just bolts into a room where the door is completely shut, and you can hear a fire on the other side, and the chicken's inside, and you just hear ah! As it runs into the fire, and you hear.
Gurkek is very sad now.
Well, you chased it into a fire.
Wow.
I was trying to save it. You were supposed to save
Well,
people.
you have to look at it from its perspective. A giant predator-looking creature was chasing it, and the safest place it felt was a flame-filled room.
Slar
is
is
just
now
going to
hungry
look back.
for smelling chicken.
Yeah, you guys
Gurkek is
smell
just
the
going to look
smell-
sadly back at the other two.
But you can smell the smell of cooking meat.
This is good.
Damn it, Gurkek. Scan the bodies. Find out what happened. Is there a panel
I was
around
trying
that?
to save the living one.
Okay,
And he will begin tricording the body.
let me
Alright,
go ahead. I'm gonna
Slar,
draw a
find
quick
a
little room
panel.
for you guys, so that way you guys can have something to look at here. So
Alright,
let's say like
and,
this is the hallway here. It's gonna be at the way bottom here. So this is where I'll put an S for space. This is the turbo lift door, right here, and then there's this big door here where there's like fire. So bad. Don't go in there if you don't want to die or. It's where
Are there any panels on the wall that our engineer could access?
Oh, hold on one sec. There's this door here, which you guys have not looked in. And then that's pretty much it. There is a panel right here. There are... I'm just going to draw places where the bodies are going to be with the little head. So there's a guy right there. Somebody slumped right here next to the force field. And you guys can also see another body right here. Another one right here next to the turbolift doors. And you see a pair of legs kind of stuck in between the force field and space.
Oh. That's horrible.
Yes.
Yeah, Ross
I like how you put
isn't
a fried chicken there.
Poor chicken.
Ross isn't having a great time now with the first.
Having a great time.
Good.
All right, so
Slar.
We've already lost one.
all right, so what do you guys want to do?
Slar, you check out that panel, see what you can get from it, and I'm gonna check this door.
All right, Slar, for that one, I'm just going to need you to do an insight engineering roll. It's going to be a complication range of 2, task roll 3. For you, Gurkek, it's going to be an insight roll, science to scan anything. It's going to be a complication range of 1, task roll of 2. So you guys roll that, and just tell me which body you're going to scan before you do it, Gurkek.
So task roll
let's see.
2, complication
The
3.
one right beside the fire door.
Yep, you got it. And yeah, it was complication range 1 there, Slar.
Okay.
It was challenge or task 3. So the first one by the door. You detect this person to be a Vulcan male. It is dead. Slar. You can detect that there is life support system for this deck is actually right behind this panel, but it is currently blocked by a searing hot metal panel. And there's it's clearly like something else that's on the other side of that bulkhead, so you don't know how long this life support will last.
So there's something behind the panel, or should I be trying to get through the panel?
You used your tricorder to see what was behind the panel before you opened it. You didn't.
Oh, and there's something really hot behind it.
It's very hot. You can tell that it's life support, but you know that like based on don't open that door if you feel a hot doorknob.
It's like Dwarf Fortress, warm stone detect.
Ross, there's a fire or something in life support. I will not be able to fix.
I'll be back.
Actually,
I need
Okay.
to get a beverage.
Okay.
Are there any sprinklers still remaining in the ship? Any?
Fire suppression. That would be up to Slar to figure out. You'll have to give me the same roll again, Slar.
brilliant, Ross.
I'll go ahead and check the one at the far end from Spess while he's doing it.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and give me the same roll there, Gurkek. All right, Slar, you were able to detect that there is a fire suppression system on the deck above you that was supposed to kick on, but it seems like something is malfunctioning, obviously, since there is now a fried chicken in the next room. So you're going to have to try to figure out... You're going to have to figure out some way... you'll have to explain to me some way that you think you can turn this on. And Gurkek, you scan this person, and you find out that this is a... crewman, and he has an identification chip inside of him for some reason, labeled as Mark Dandy. He is an ensign, one of the bridge crew, and he has a faint life sign.
Can I stabilize him?
Yeah. Let me see if you got. You have a med kit with you, right? Yeah. I'm gonna say that you brought it with you because that would make sense.
Slar, is there any way you can reroute the vents in that room? to the upper deck where it's breached or something.
Emergency medicine. If you wanted to use a focus, but yeah, you know what? You're gonna give me a task roll of 3, and it's gonna be a complication range of 2 to stabilize him. And it's gonna be a daring science selection since you're in the field. Daring science, excellent. All right, let me see what happens with his. No, that's not good.
Emergency medicine.
That's. Okay, cool. You stabilize him, but he's not going to wake up. You're going to need to get him to the ship if you want him to survive. But you're able to leave him there for now, if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll call whoever the transporter nerd is and tell him to transport that guy back and send him to medical.
It's me again.
He's like, yeah. You just hear crewman Fant, and he's just like, who is this? No, listen. No, I got this. You sure you thought the what the didn't move? No, I don't. I'm sorry. Who? I'm
Do
sorry.
not let that one in the room. Ross will kill him.
I know. I am trying to, sir. Did you need something transported?
I have a critically injured patient. He must be transported and moved to sick bay.
All right, I'll get the coordinates off your tricorder, and then you just see the corpse transport in front of you. And then you hear him like, received him. Well, I'll get a team down here to get him out of transport. No, get off the panel! Get off the panel!
I swear to God.
You don't know what to transport? I don't. And then you just hear the communications cut. All right, so you scanned which ones there, Slar, so far?
Here.
So,
Just like that.
I asked Slar if there was a way to use the vents in that room to open up to other places where it's been breached into space so it could suck the fire.
Insight engineering. Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you for marking that. I should have just marked them. Yeah, insight engineering, and it's going to be a task roll of 3, and it's going to be a complication range of 2. Because this is in your wheelhouse. You should know basic starship engineering stuff. Okay.
Slar may also consider routing waste disposal into the area to try to put it out.
Please no.
Inspired by the flush.
Yeah, you detect that the pipe above you is actually a water pipe used specifically for toilets.
Fantastic. Boulder will be used for this.
How do you want to reroute this into the fire suppression system?
Smash the panel, smash the tube, and then direct the tube into the fiery area.
Okay, it's going to be the same. You're going to do a daring engineering roll for this one, and it's going to be a complication range of 4, and you're going to get a science. Same thing, 3 dice. 4.
All right, I'm back. How fucked up is
3 challenge dice.
We're not quite fucked yet.
But we lost one.
What?
No.
God damn it.
No, he didn't lose anybody. He found 1 dead body so far, and he transported 1 that
No,
was...
we lost one. The chicken.
Oh, yeah, the chicken.
I'm only responsible for that chicken.
All right, Slar, give me the challenge
We
roll.
need to have a funeral.
So, is it possible to use my bold engineering? Because this feels quite bold.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll give you another challenge die.
Okay. And that gets you to have a threat, though, but I'll do it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll use
So,
it. I need to because I'm fucking rolling 3s over here.
so challenge dice 2, task roll 3, complication 2, daring engineering.
Complication 4, task roll. Don't worry about that. It's challenge of 4. Challenge dice of 4. Yeah, you get 4 d4s. 4 d20s. Yeah.
Woo!
Nice.
No, it was 4 d20s, man. You hit the
4 d20s. Fuck.
Yes. Just roll
So
2 more
roll the
dice.
challenge.
Yeah, just hit it again. I'll just accept that. Hold on 1 sec.
And 2 little stars. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, and 1 more.
Things you want to hear from your engineer. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah. You somehow you smash the panel open and with Boulder, and you reach inside with your big claws and you pull on the pipes, in a way that kind of reverts everything with some sort of weird lever device that wouldn't make a lot of sense in plumbing. Plumbers would probably be like, what the fuck? But you somehow figure out a way to reroute it like a train fucking track, and now you have toilet water that's set into the suppression system, and then you hear it as it starts spilling on top of you and in the room next to you where the fire was.
Slar is very proud of self.
Good job.
Lar has done a great job.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys are now covered in toilet water, and the next room starts to extinguish. Remember,
Alright,
you still have
I'm
that
gonna put
room
my
to the
hand-
south of you. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand on that door to see if it's hot.
No challenge for that. You just, you feel it's cool to the touch.
Alright, I'm going to open it? Or
Okay.
is it non-responsive?
You can open, there's a actuating lever to the left of it.
Alright, I will
You just
open it
poke
halfway.
the stage hand and he moves it.
Yeah, you pull the lever down up, and you take the shaft and you just push up and down on it like really vigorously. Until the hydraulic press builds enough pressure and finally goes, and the doors slide open. And just as you open these doors, four unpenned chickens just rush out into the hallway in its confusion, and they're running back and forth around your feet.
Do not let them in the fire room.
I'm gonna do a nod to Fable, and I'm gonna kick one of the chickens.
You're gonna kick one of the chickens? What? I'm not gonna. What am I gonna give you, like, bad karma? What the fuck?
Chicken kicker!
All right.
Lord Chicken Kicker.
Give me a
That was beautiful.
since you're gonna try to kick one of these chickens, Ross, you're gonna give me a daring security roll because they're moving really fast, and it's gonna be a complication range of 5, and you're gonna get 1 task roll dice.
It's very daring to kick a chicken.
Wow. One task roll, so do I hit
Complication
the
of 5.
challenge?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. It's
Okay.
gonna be. Oh, sorry. Yes, it was a challenge, but that's fine. Yeah, you kick one of the chickens and it goes up in the air, like flapping its little wings, and then it lands down right in front of Grkek.
Grkek's going to run over and stop Ross after he does.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm just going to run over and grapple him and say,
Do not harm the chickens. What have they done?
Yeah, you have this giant Gorn who's like crushing your shoulders a little bit, grabbing you. What do you do?
I'll just say, I'll just shrug. I was startled. Sorry.
Understand.
To Orion.
This is Orion.
Can you please advise the captain? Does he wish the chickens saved? There's chickens.
Oh my.
They are valuable medical specimens.
Since
Captain.
Captain, you are from. You're from a starbase. You've never been to Earth before, so you wouldn't know what a chicken is.
Captain, the Gorn
As weird as that
are
sounds,
wondering
you've heard about chicken dishes.
if we should save the chicken. I'm unfamiliar with this thing.
Yeah, you've heard of chicken sandwiches, but you didn't know like it was like a creature.
Popeye's famous chicken sandwich of the 2019.
That's you've had chicken sandwiches before,
the
but you
one-
don't know if
the
it's
one-
like if they're talking about food or like a creature.
You want them to save the food?
He goes, yeah, we could always use more food.
Yeah, save the chickens.
Captain recommends saving all chickens for sustenance.
You two can handle that, I'm sure.
Use
What's in this room?
Inside the room is a bunch of hay that's just laying around, and also there is another body in there that's laying inside the hay face down. It looks like this was a storage room for a lot of animals, but it looks like half the bay is missing, and a lot of the animals are actually floating in space.
Oh God!
Yeah, well, this is like the room extends a lot further than when this thing goes, but that's where. So like the chicken coop pens were here. There was also a pen here where there was a there was a cow or some kind of large creature because there's like poop right there, and the body is laying right here, slumped up against the wall.
Alright, I'll
Sorry,
dart
not well.
in-
Guess what? I was face down in the hay, so he's like right there.
Get out of here, Boulder. Alright, I'll dart in and I'll grab the dude and I'll drag him to the CMO.
Don't be rude to Boulder.
Okay, CMO, you still have technically 4 bodies. I mean, if you want to scan the legs, you can tell that they're not alive though.
Before I go in, though, I will direct Slar to go check out that room. I think it was the life support there.
Oh, we're catching the chickens, right?
God damn it, that's right. Fuck.
Slar
Alright, you
will
plan, you
assist.
two. Leave the chickens for right now. Get things online.
Slar will try to find way into life support area to bring it online.
Okay.
Even better, try to restore some sort of communications on the ship.
This is the. I mean, you can try to go up the turbo lift there, but you're currently on a deck that's just part of the normal operation of the ship. But yeah, in here, Slar is life support systems, and also there's some storage in here, and also on the ground is a burnt chicken. There's nobody in here.
No. I'll step into the animal room and scan the body in here.
Okay. Give me that same roll you gave for the other bodies. I think that was Insight Science. Yeah, Insight Science, Task Roll 2, Challenge of 1. All right, and yeah, you earned yourself a momentum there. Excellent.
Hell yeah.
I forgot to count it, so there's some people probably got momentum, and I fucking forgot. Kick. Yep. He's got yourself. It's good because you don't have any determination, so that'll come in handy. Yeah, you scan this person and you find out that they are just unconscious.
Excellent. I'll drag them back into the central room and close off the animal room.
Okay.
And prepare them to be beamed over.
Okay. Do you want to scan any of the other bodies?
Yeah, I'm going to continue. I'll scan. That one.
Yeah,
that one next.
Same roll. Let me see. Do I have a thing for that? I think I don't. I thought I had like a sound for that. I think it's like. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. You scan them and you find that this person is dead. It looks like their neck was broken from a sudden shock.
Not unexpected.
Yes. Want to do the last
and
one?
the last one.
Ooh. Yeah, this person is actually still alive. It looks like they are mostly unconscious, but there's some internal bleeding going on.
So,
this person also has lieutenant commander stripes on their arms, and they're wearing a gold shirt.
So I probably can't do anything for that immediately here. I
No.
can probably
it's internal bleeding, so yeah.
Yeah, I can get him and the unconscious guy ready and beam them over. Right?
Exactly. But
so
yeah.
I'll have to call back over to the transporter room.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so in the room where there's supposed to be life support or something like that, there's just literally the burnt body there and then life support. There was nothing of real importance in this room that you could detect. But you can see that the life support system was strangely well shielded.
It's almost like their ship is still up to regulations.
Can I try to figure out the significance behind that? What role would that be? Because I personally don't know.
Insight engineering, and it would be a complication range of 2, task roll of. Oh man, I just closed the screen. Task roll of 2. Sorry, I'd accidentally closed roll 20. Bumped my mouse. Did you roll that? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I got
there
a 0-1.
Okay, got it. Let me roll against that. Damn it. Yeah. So you
Damn it!
you detect that it has some sort of strange, like somebody did some really fucky weird like engineering shit that's really impressive actually, to actually shield just this deck. And based on your knowledge, you can tell that it's literally just this deck with the with life support in it. There is
What's his name?
there's a battery that's kind of like hooked up to it that's kind of shuffled into the back.
Slaughter Ross.
He's in the room with you.
Right outside the
He's
door.
in the room. Sorry.
He like looks at him strange, like, oh fuck.
Why are you calling me Ross?
Sorry, Orion. Slardu, anyone listening? It appears there's some really weird modifications designed to keep this deck around. Somebody sabotaged something. Whose ship was this?
It was the USS Ticonderoga.
Is there any way you can restore life support to undamaged sections of the ship?
I'm gonna just say no.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have you roll for that. That's just a straight up no.
Alright, well, then let's
It's
take
It's
the
surprising
turbo
that this is held for as long as it has.
Alright, let's take the turbo lift and see who else we can find or save.
Okay. Do you wanna? So, do you guys want to open up the turbo lift door?
You know what? No, I'm going to scan it first.
Okay.
The truck
Yeah, open it to space.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, give me an insight science roll. It's going to be a complication range of 1, task roll of 2. I can roll against that. Did I? Nope. There it is. Oh. Yeah. Doesn't seem like your tricorder's detecting anything weird, just an empty turbo shaft. What do you do?
I want a second opinion.
I mean, you're detecting absolutely nothing wrong.
Alright, then I will start calling it then.
Calling? Oh, yeah, you hit
Yeah.
the you go up and you press the button
Yeah.
and nothing happens. Normally you'd hear something, but there's nothing there.
Alright,
Ross,
I'm gonna...
why are we exploring rest of ship?
Perhaps we should evacuate sooner rather than later.
Something weird. We need logs, but this is strange. Perhaps Orion can find logs? Information?
What do you guys want to do?
How much time do we have left of that 10-minute?
Of the 10-minute what?
Captain gave us a 10-minute time frame. I'm just trying to...
No, let me see. Let me see how much time you guys spent over there. Oh, you guys spent the whole 10 minutes over there. You
Oh,
already.
yeah, time to go.
Yeah. So
We have not gathered the chickens.
So do you want to go ahead and start your transport sequence?
Yeah, I'll send the...
Yeah, because
I'll send the engineer first.
You don't want to send the medical officer with all those fucking people who need help.
Fine, I'll send the
I
medical
must gather the chickens.
I mean, I don't want to help. I'm not trying to help you game the thing, but I mean, I feel like if I was there, I'd be like, I should send these people who are near death back first.
Well, the thing is, he's already given me trouble about the chicken, so I was just gonna help him gather them up so he'd leave.
Oh, okay. Okay. So do you want to send the engineer back first?
I'll ask him to go back and treat the patients before I decide. Slark, wait, no, sorry, you both look alike. Grkek, can you go back?
You look alike as well.
You look all the same to us.
Yeah, it's a human thing. Anyway, Grkek, can you go back and treat those patients? Me and Slar will gather these chicken.
I would appreciate that. You may deliver them to Medbay or Science. And
yes,
I will,
Medbay or Science, he says, thinking of the kitchen.
Okay. So let me make sure.
Science kitchen.
Do
Yes.
you call back to the transporter pad?
Yes.
Okay.
Protect to transport. One to transport over.
This is Fant. Yep, we're ready to transport. I said
Is the janitor nearby?
no. No, he's not. Get the fuck out of
Good.
here. Get out of here. He's gone.
Now smells like Windex.
Yeah, get. Shut the
swear to
door.
God.
Shut.
Teleport.
Shut the door.
I cleaned the pad.
Sorry. I was having a conversation with this bridge officer. Anyway, transporting,
Fucking bridge officer.
and you watch as all of the bodies that needed to be healed get transported.
We
Just
were already
fine.
transporting them over, by the way.
Huh?
To us and Medbay.
No,
We were
they
transporting
don't
them
have a
over
transport
already.
directly to Medbay. They transport to the pad, and then they have people in gurneys come up and take them down.
Oh, okay. I thought we were doing that as we checked them. That's what I was
No, he transported one. He didn't transport the other two.
Yeah, I thought I transported the other two.
No, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I was sending.
Yeah, that's what I meant to do.
Yeah. So yeah, he transports with the bodies. You guys are still on the ship.
Well.
But on the bridge, meanwhile, you get a. You guys get a message.
Right.
And you just hear him go like, "Is this Orion?"
Oh,
yes,
no.
it is.
He goes, "Oh, that's good to know. I just have one word for you. Are you ready?"
Is this Daniel?
Boo. And then you just hear the sound of... And your ship gets hit from a decloaking ship, just as
That was very rude, Daniel.
Yeah, the
was
ship
about to
starts
ask.
sparking around, and you just, Captain, you just had your cigar fall out of your mouth and fall onto the ground and roll underneath the
They're
desk.
doomed.
Son of a bitch.
And you see them, you see the ship in front of you. What do you guys do?
Well, red alert. Start swinging at this motherfucker. It's time to go.
All right, Frank, you're gonna fire the weapons. I think I just closed. Oh, because. All right, Frank, give me a daring con roll. Oh God, this is gonna suck for you. No, give it a control. Give it a control, because that's not fair. This daring's not. That's for melee. Control, please. Yeah, and then con. Give me a complication range of 4, task roll of 2. Sorry, not task, challenge of 2. Challenge.
I don't want to die!
Oh, so that's 1. Yeah, you guys fire your phases back at the ship, which was here. And you just sort of hit their shields, but it doesn't seem like their shields are going anywhere. Let me see what they do to you guys. And I'm gonna use my threat, because that's bullshit. Fuck this dice. Alright, yeah, they fire back at you guys. And you guys are now at 30% shields, and currently you still have an away team that's trapped over there. The away team, you can look out the hallway, and you can see the 2 ships firing at each other.
Campbell just sighs and he's like, God damn.
Yeah,
Just
we're
twice.
swing everything we got at him. Boost emergency power to shield.
Okay, that would be a thing that the chief engineer could do, but currently he is not aboard your ship.
Damn it. Boulder.
Yeah.
Boulder's not aboard either, sir.
Yeah, so Frank, if you want, you could fire torpedoes as well. I just need to know what you want to do to them. Their shields are still up.
Any way I can get Slar back over there with the teleport?
They're under attack, their shields are up, so no.
Fuck.
You can't transport their shields.
Mr. Ross, perhaps this is time for us to investigate to find out what is going on here. This is strange.
You can feel the explosions from the other ships seem to send shockwaves to the thing, so you guys are kind of starting to spin just ever so slightly inside your derelict thing. Yeah, on the bridge now, Frank, give me if you want to fire some more stuff, give me that same exact roll again.
Alright, Slar, get back in the life support room.
Oh, nice. Let me see if that does anything. Alright, and maneuver, and nope. You hit them. And they try to fire back, but it's a bad hit, so you fire right back at them. Clearly you guys are getting the upper hand, or at least it seems that way. And then that's when you start to get a message.
Yeah, keep shooting.
Okay. Frank, give me another roll. I dropped my dice, sorry.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, no, that's just 2 successes.
Oh.
Yeah, he has to have like a 1 with that to get a momentum. Nope.
Could I have used my
Nope.
knowledge of physics to send them spiraling?
No. You're just firing phasers. What do you do? What, like, how is that gonna work?
Can I get a readout of what their shields are so I can know when to fire my torpedoes?
Yeah, give me an insight security.
All right, Slar, strap yourself.
But if
into
you do
that
this,
chair.
keep in mind that if you do this, this is also going to count as a action, so that way they're going to get a chance to fire at you.
Oh, never mind. Just keep shooting till they explode. Then
Okay, so you did.
it's torpedo time, I think.
All right, give me that control con. That same roll. Let's see what you do. Oh, yeah. Yep, you fire, and you miss. And you still get that. Seems like they're hailing you, but
Yeah, all right. We'll hear it.
okay. They stop firing at you guys, and what do you want to do, Orion?
What's up?
What do you want to do? They're hailing.
Oh. Am I trying to hail Orion or
Yeah.
Daniel?
Yeah, the captain just gave you an order.
Yeah, they were hailing you. He told you to answer.
Alright, I'll put it on the view screen.
Okay.
But before the captain speaks, I'll be like, you know, Daniel, that was a very rude thing you did. I was about to ask you how you were doing.
Oh, shut up, Orion. All right, it appears Starfleet gave you guys something that isn't just a little box in space. I'm quite impressed, to be honest with you. You see, I was quite a good engineer, if you didn't break my spine. Luckily, those fine Starfleet officers were able to get me back and ready. We over here we here just feel like you guys are a little bit out of place, and we're going to end up destroying you. So instead of you just keep firing at us and we fire at you and then you do something heroic, how about, I don't know, I destroy your people over there in that floating piece of pile of debris first. Unless you don't mind if they die.
He looks to Frank, and he says, "You may open fire when ready."
All right.
And that's
I
when
open
Daniels
the
just goes like,
chickens.
"I should have guessed." And then you see the thing go off, and you see their ship.
Won't anyone think of the chickens?
Yeah, you see them point.
Orion's very sad.
Can I try and interject our ship in between them and our friendlies?
Yes, you can. That would be a daring con. I'm going to make it a daring move.
Oof. Okay, guys.
Complication range of 1, because this isn't a hard maneuver. Challenge dice of 2. Ooh, nice. You got 1 success. Let's see if you beat their successes. Nope. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. They go to fire, and it just hits your ship. And completely misses. And they lower their shields for a moment, and that's when you guys over there on the other side start to realize there's gold starting to feel around you.
Fuck! I get the phaser ready.
Yeah, and
It's
then
the janitor.
yeah, no, you guys, no, this is the you guys appear and you're on a red pad, and there are 3 people pointing phasers at you. And
Quick, rapid fire.
yeah, you guys are currently standing on it, and they point at you, Ross, and they're like, "Drop your weapon."
You're out fighting, punk.
Yeah.
Ross, what do you do? You're the one with the weapon in your hand. Slar is
Yeah,
Slar's holding Boulder right now.
I go out fighting. I'm gonna shoot one of them, or try to shoot all of them.
Okay, they're gonna have
Slar wants to try to stop it.
You're gonna try to stop the cargo guys?
Gonna try to stop Ross from doing what Ross will always do in every
We're on an
situation.
enemy ship, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
going out fighting.
Yeah, give me a daring security there. Complication range of 1, task roll or challenge roll of 2 there, Slar. To stop stop Ross.
Stop Daniels, yes.
Do it, stop Daniels.
Go for it, Ross. Oh shit. Yeah, hold on. Let me look at your scores here. That's Frank's. Sorry.
If I get the upper hand, I'm using him as a human shield when I fire.
Phew,
You
I'm
mean
Gordon.
Gordon?
Safe.
Yeah. Let me check your thing.
If they cause enough chaos over there, we'll just keep shooting.
Yeah, and I'm gonna roll.
I do have a
2.
focus for hand to hand.
No, I'm just rolling to see if you get that. Oh, that's challenge dice. What are
This
you?
is distraction.
I put 2. Did it not count? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I rolled for you there, Ross, because I wanted to see if you could be stopped. And unfortunately, Slar, your 1-2 does not beat his 2-2. And he tries to fire at the cargo techs, who immediately...
Human shield, go!
One more. Oh, shit. Yeah, they fire... And before you can pull out your phaser and shoot them, and they hit you in the leg, making you collapse on the ground.
Fuck.
Slar, you currently see that you're holding Boulder, and you could see a Ross that tried to do anything. He's like, "Don't move, lizard man, we will shoot you too." And then the chickens that were on the pad run out in all directions, and they're currently distracted.
I hate you, Sly.
Well, at this time, throwing Boulder at,
They're distracted.
They're distracted. Throwing Boulder using Gordon Rage.
Okay, you can throw Boulder. That's going to be a daring security roll, and that's going to be challenge of...
If Boulder wins this,
to complication
it
1.
will be an opposite. Mark my words.
Complication 1.
Okay. Combination 1, task roll 2.
No, sorry. Complication 1, challenge 2. Sorry. Let's see you do this. Come on.
I feel cheap.
Stop crying. Okay.
Come on, Slar.
No!
That's 1 success. That's 1 success.
Oh, okay.
So first guy dodges. Second guy doesn't get hit. Oh, shit. The third guy goes, "What the fuck?" And then you just see this giant boulder crush his skull and land flat. And the other 2 look at him like, "What the fuck?" They are currently distracted not just by the chickens, but now by their friends, who has their head completely caved in by Boulder, and is laying right there as a pool of blood starts forming around him. You can see his arm twitching like... And Captain, while you're on the ship, you notice that their shields are down.
Excellent. Beam a torpedo into their engine, bro.
Oh, shit. Okay. Let's see who's in the engineering room.
Torpedo.
He's like, "Hey, I'm a transport!" And
yeah,
then,
I'm like, I tell that guy, if you don't funk this up, I will make you the legit transportation officer.
"Need a button, transport." And then you just start to... and then you guys get a call from the torpedo bay. Captain, half of our torpedo bay is being taken away.
Because the captain is about to be alarmed, but he's like, "Yeah, fuck it, don't worry about it."
Okay, let's torpedo bay out. And
What the fuck?
inside the bridge of Daniel's ship, you guys can't really see this, but he just starts to see a whole bunch of these torpedoes start to transport in. And then on your console, Captain, you hear this.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I don't. Go ahead and put them on.
Okay.
Yeah, he comes up on the view screen, and behind him you can see an entire stack of torpedoes, and he goes, so... So I didn't think that this was within the realm of possibility. I thought this would be a better shielded, but I clearly failed. I want to say that I'm sorry, and if you don't detonate these torpedoes, I will let your men go freely.
He goes,
You were very rude to me.
He goes, yeah, he was kind of rude. Turn the key.
Well, you still have members over there. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I want to beam him off and then turn the key mid-transport.
Okay, let's see if Mr. Transporter Man can get both Ross, Slar, and Boulder.
He's going to do a full job. Torpedo.
Okay, there's that.
I transport the good torpedo.
God damn. I don't want to give away what he rolled, but it was fucking ridiculous. Yeah, you guys are standing there in the transporter bay. Hold on, let me just double check one last one because I gotta get 3 people.
He's got like a doctorate in transporter science.
You guys start to transport off. The security officers fire at you because they don't know. It goes right through both Slar and Ross. And then you guys teleport right back onto the pad. And he's just like, all right, you have your men. You have your crew, Captain. You don't have to kill me. I can give you the ship back. You can be the hero that you said you've always wanted to be. Think about it.
He leans in and he goes, no one ever said I was a hero. And he hits the button to detonate.
Yep, and right in front of you, you just hear him go, ah!
Oh my god!
The captain leans back in his chair and lights a cigar and he goes, well, that's 2 for me. Good job, everybody.
And then you see a small little craft slowly, like in the distance you can see it, and it just goes as it goes to high warp.
Well, I suppose we have to save some for next time.
Slar, you realize that you're missing something.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You deserve it.
Does Ross say that to Slar?
No, it's Ross is standing right there, like grasping his leg from being stunned.
No, this is
Boulder's missing, isn't it?
Yes.
Was Boulder on the ship that took off?
I rolled for it, but I'm not going to tell you where it is. Could you, if you guys want to do a roll to see if you can scan for it?
Yeah, we should scan for it. Otherwise, we're going to have a torpedo send off in the cargo bay with someone playing the bagpipe.
Start to a right. Start to a right. Boulder's missing.
What?
Boulder is missing.
Captain, the boulder's missing.
All right, find the guy a stupid rock.
Frank, give me an control science. And it's going to be a complication range of 1, challenge dice of 2.
Can you please play Walking on
Sunshine
on the bagpipes for him?
You scan using the signature that was somehow put into the computer. For some reason, they have a rock signature, but you're able to scan for it, and you don't find anything.
Oh.
Not even dust from it.
I think it may have been on that ship that left, sir.
He goes, well,
I saw Daniel pop with my own eyes, so that must have been Boulder.
He says, well, suppose whoever stole Boulder's between a rock and a heart.
Now, do you guys want to before you go? Did you want to ask Harry Mudd why he was over there?
No, that I think we're gonna have to get into next time.
Okay.
Because I think that'll be a perfect opener.
Okay, sounds good to me. Okay, so yeah, with the crew of the Thunderchild currently saddened at the loss of one of their finest crew members, and it's unsure what has happened to it. They now have aboard them, and you took 2 of the chickens with you in transport.
So we have chickens, and we now have like a shitload.
You have 2 chickens on your in your transporter room, and Grakek is currently doing surgery, which we will actually open with next week to see how he fares with these people, as well as what his science experiment will have yielded from the lizard device or lizard disease that he was working on. And we could probably roll with that later, Kobold. We can probably like roll that out to see how it
this
works.
is going to be sweet. And then we now begins the quest for Boulder.
Possibly.
I'm still salty. I wanted to go out in a gunfight.
You tried. they rolled really well for your shit.
No, I still put that down to like Slar.
And one more thing I'm gonna roll the percent for. Okay. Alright. Just gonna add those numbers in here.
Like you had 3 dudes with phasers right at your temple.
There you go. Well, they
Yeah,
went
and a Gorin trying to tackle me.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, we'll see how that percent works out for you guys next week. But yeah, next time on Star Trek.
Boulder, come back to me.
This is the non sequitur stuff.
Dirty
Oh, yeah.
space lizards.
Captain, it's become sentient.
Oh my
I
god.
sure do love wheatgrass.
Fuck are all these possums coming from?
Why did they put stairs on the bridge? I fall when I roll to the captain.
Yoga is the future.
I should never have hybridized chickens and Vulcans.
You just, and this one's like Harry Mudd. He's like, I don't have lingerie in your size, Mr. Ross. I don't know why you're asking me.
What?
Please, Orion, how much longer do I have to rub your feet?
The guy in
I'll
the
rub your feet.
the guy in engineering is like lifting Boulder like up in the air, like yeah, like the guy who was wasn't able to lift it before. Yeah.
Engineering's doing sweating to the oldies, all dressed up in 80s workout wear.
Fucking Nausicaans are
It's
listening
not
to
the
Slam
boulder,
Poetry.
it's boulder. It's like a boulder that they have to learn how to lift. So it's like, yeah.
It's baby boulder.
It's a medical boulder. It's the first step.
And
Well,
what,
no, the medical boulder is a precision tool.
any non sequitur you want to add there, Grikek?
Well, I yelled a couple.
You did good.
All right.
I'm good.
Ryan, I need more slam poetry.
Anyway, that is the end of Star Trek. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us and playing. It's a lot of fun. Let me know if you guys want to do anything going forward with your characters, if you need to make extra off characters, or if you guys would like to just sort of add random crew members to this, I would be fine with that. Sound good?
I have my Christmas album now.
You're like,
I would like to pre-order a copy.
Pre-order a copy. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and this will be the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And don't forget to check out, what's the name of that store, Tex?
Oh yeah, Gamers Haven, Colorado Springs. Go say hi to Rob. That's my old stomping ground where I spent many years. Bring Rob a egg salad sandwich and go see the squat army he actually has on display. As rare as that is.
Most awesome. All right, guys, that's the end.
Wait.
What's up?
There was one request during this text. Do you have a suggestion on a good cigar that people should buy?
Oh, yeah.
Dave it up.
What was that?
Dave it up.
David up.
All right.
Take it.
No problem. All right. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you next week on Star Trek. Wait. Wait. It's playing the end music? That's awesome. See you guys later.